Hi everyone, it's Jenna the Red-Headed Stitcher and I am back today on Flosstube with a special video all to do with bee cross stitch. So I am going to call this video Tell the Bees I'm Back on Flosstube. So today's video is going to be all about finishes that are bees. I've got one May piece of sewing that doesn't have a bee on it, but it's May. It's still relevant, and 2 whips as well I'm currently working on that also have bees. So let's get things started. So I'm bending down to show you this. Now this is a tablecloth, and the cloth was made by Swigart Fabrics, and what they did was they did charts that were produced as for doing on their tablecloths basically. So this is a table runner, and I'm going to bring it in close so you can see bees. Now I don't actually know the count. I'm going to hazard a guess at 14 count, and this was stitched by my mother for my nan, and I have recently inherited this, so and it goes lovely with all of my bee things for May. So I'm going to step back a bit and I'm going to hold it up. You won't be able to see me, and I'm hoping that you can see it all. There we go. Right, okay, so that's that piece. Okay, this isn't cross stitch, but I bought it this week from B&M. Bees. This also isn't cross stitch, but it's a project bag from Create Nostalgia. Bees, and I've got a few bee charts in here. Right, so this is my most recent bee finish. So this is the Mill Hill Honey Pot kit. This is my very first Mill Hill kit, and I think well, it's over 200 beads on there, I counted. And it will not be my last Mill Hill kit. So yeah, so it's stitched on the perforated paper that came with the kit, used in all of the beads and the thread that came with the kit. So I'm really happy with that, and it's a bit of sort of a rip-rack ribbon for it to hang on, and that lives at the moment with my little bee pin cushion, which also lives with a little cushion of this bee. And this was a free chart from Maloka Designs, a UK cross stitch designer, and it's on a chart where if you order something and she'll send you a free chart. It's one of those. There may be a way of getting these emailed, I'm not sure. You'd have to have a look on their website. So there's that one, and there is a bigger bee chart that she does as well, which I have got in my bag of charts. Right, okay, more bees. So this is from an Erin Elizabeth chart. I don't recall the name. It was one that you could only buy from Cobweb Corner to start with, and I believe she's released it as a general release. It's stitched on fabric flare, rhubarb and custard. I'm trying to bring it in so you can see more of the bee, but also you can see that there is a pink tone to it as well as the yellow. Fabric flare, fabric exclusive to Lakeside Needlecraft. So yes, it's only part of the chart, and then this hangs up, and this one is glued on, but I have another one of these I bought from Hobbycraft, which I switch the Tiny Modernist mice series for the different months for that. And if I do a June video next month, you'll see June mouse on one of these. Okay, more bees. This is a skep pin cushion that Mum got me for Christmas. goes with a sewing basket that she also got me for Christmas that I use every day for when I do my needlework. And that sits on top of this box. And this sewing is the I'm gonna call it Honey Tiny Town. I think there's a slightly longer name to it, but like a taste of Honey Tiny Town. That is stitched on 14 count Ada band with some B scrapbook paper on the top, and it's also good shape for the honeycomb. That's it, I was going to say nectar, it's not nectar, honeycomb. So yeah, so that sits on top of that. More bees. So I showed you the Tiny Town. This is the frill. He said flare. I'm sorry about the glare on this, because obviously with the glass. See if I can angle it at all. Is that better? Probably not. I'll tell you what, you can see all my gorgeous collection. I'll do that. Bring you right in close. No, that's terrible. Right. Video is going to be really long. Me just trying to angle this for you to see it. Anyway, it's the frill stitched on 16 count Rustico. Frame came from Hobbycraft. It's just one of their really small size box frames. They fit perfectly in there. More bees. This is the Honey Fair from October House Fibre Arts. This is stitched on, I think it's the rhubarb custard? No, I don't think it is actually. No, I think there's little white hearts on it. So anyway, it's a fabric flare fabric from Lakeside Needlecraft, and pretty sure that that is 18 count. And that lives with my little bee dolly girl, which I bought from our local garden centre, and I am Gisela Graham, I believe, is the manufacturer of them. Gisela Graham. Gisela. So yeah, and she was available with different colour flowers, and purple is my favourite colour, so I had to make sure I got the purple one. Okay, and that Honey Fair lives on top of with my little bee girl on this box, also from Hobbycraft. And this is stitched on 16 count Rustico, and it is the May square dance from Heart in Hand. Okay, and let me just pause you a second whilst I work out what else I've got. I've also got some bunting. Try to bring it all up nice. Yeah. And that also came from our local garden centre. Also Gisela Graham. So again, I'm showing you the Correct Nostalgia bag. So let's have a look in here, see what bee charts we've got that have not been started. So this isn't a bee chart, but it's a May chart. Carolyn Manning, Tent Maker Small. So this is the Maloka bee. See, it's a larger one than the one that slightly different. Hang on. So you can see it's similar in a way, but it's definitely smaller. And then I think, what's this? Oh yeah, this is sampler of the month for May. Haven't done the May one yet. I've done June, so if I end up doing a June video, you should see that one. And this is no bees on it, but it's a May chart, the Airmail series by Lindy Stitches. I've only stitched one so far, the Galar, which was February. I think that just leaves, yeah, so this is Boffy Threads kit, and they did a 12 Days to Stitchmas box for December, and basically you ended up with this entire kit. And this is in the bee bag because we have the sewing bee. So yeah, so because I don't think I really want to do it as the whole thing, but I could just sew the bee. And the other things I think would actually make nice separate things too, rather than just one big picture. Okay, so now I'm going to pause you to get my whips. So I have 2 whips for bee related projects, and the first one is the Tudor bee by the Blue Flower. I think they're just called the Blue Flower. So many companies like designs and things like that, but it's Blue Flower. And I'll try and put a picture up here of what the finish is going to look like. And this is my progress. So it is being stitched on 18 count, and the fabric is from Swigart, and I think it's just yellow Swigart. So looking good, and I really like, I absolutely adore history, especially UK history and especially Tudor history. And as soon as I saw this chart, I just absolutely fell in love with it. So, and this was Easter gift from Mum, the chart. So yeah, so, and I have actually been working on it today because it came up for my wheel today. Tomorrow I'll be working on my cut through cruise ship. So the joys of relying on the wheel for your sewing, you never know, well you do know because you put it on the wheel, but you don't know how, you know, if your current favourite is going to come up or not. So I'll just quickly pause you again to get the other whip. So the other whip is Cottage Garden Samplings Beesy Spring, I believe is its proper title, but I'll just call it Cottage Garden Bee. And I'll put a picture up here of how it will look when it's finished. And this is my current progress. So the bee is done. There's only one bee, which I know sounds silly, but you kind of think maybe there'd be several bees on some of these charts, but no. Of course, she's going to be the queen bee. And this is been stitched on the same fabric as the Tudor bee, 18 count Swigart yellow. So we'll see next time that gets pulled out where I will go to next. But I am trying to be good and post every single day on Instagram when I have a finish, any progress I make each day, and as well as my diamond painting as well when I actually get around to doing some. So I think that is all of the bees. So I'm just going to do 2 announcements here. One is that I'm hosting a sale next month of Erin Elizabeth's strawberry charts, which will be starting on the 24th of June. So if you want to head over to her site, because she has loads of strawberry charts, and the hashtag will be Erin Strawberries, I think I made it. Yeah. If you go on my Instagram, you'll see all the details there. And the other sale I'll be hosting will be my birthday sale, starting 19th of August for the Summer Quaker for Leela Studio. Any more information you want on either of those, if you check out my Instagram, and also check out Erin Elizabeth's website to find all her lovely strawberry charts. I will be starting strawberry tier because I am trying to do a tier for each month as well as part of my decoration. I am aware that there is it's either honey tier or a bee tier that Erin had actually done. I just hadn't got round to it for this year, but I'm sure you'll be seeing it soon if I do any more videos as well. So that is it. An extremely short video. I thought it would take a little bit longer to actually talk through each piece. So thank you all for watching. I'll try and get this uploaded today, and if it's well received, then I will try and do a video next month with all strawberry things as well. And yeah, so I'm close to 200 followers on Instagram, and I said if I get there I will do another whip parade. I'm now up to 12 whips. I'd whip right down, but now I've gone back up again. If you want to see what they are, and if you're not following, please follow. And I'm edging closer to 200 subscribers on Flosstube here. When I get there, I will be doing a 123 Stitch gift card giveaway. So if you want to help towards that, then please share with your friends about my Flosstube. And that is it today then. So until next time, possibly next month, bye.